Hey guys, I'm going to show you two drills that have been like basically life-changing recently in terms of fixing my internal rotation and external rotation. So I'll show you the internal rotation first, and it's pretty easy to do. I'll show you where my hip are for both legs and before and after, so you can see the difference between the drill that I'll show you. So it's quite easy to test and assess for yourself. Basically, what you want to do is have yourself lying 90-90, have your leg up 90-90, hold your hand on your knee here, and then see about how far you can rotate outwards. This will put your hand here to prevent yourself from like rolling or getting any compensation patterns that might assist you in false testing. So basically I'm just leveled on my hips and I'm about here. So for me, this is actually pretty good. For most people, most tests, this is actually really bad. So as you can see, this might have maybe like 10 degrees of hip internal rotation, but you'll see after the breathing drill that I perform, it will be much higher. So basically, for this setup, I'm going to show you the left leg first, and then I'll show you the external rotation drill, so it's the same time. But basically, you're going to set up yourself 90-90 with your feet on the wall. You're going to have either a pillow, a foam roller, or something small that will be underneath your left knee. So we're working on our left internal rotation, and our left side is going to be facing downwards. Basically, so once we sit up, we're on the wall, like so. So from this angle, we'll look like this. And I'll move a couple angles. Basically, 90-90, you want to push against the wall and breathe and pull back so you feel your hamstrings activating. The next thing you want to do is really sit on your hip bone on the down leg and really reach and tuck your hip in and reach this knee so that you're pushing it over here. And all you're going to do is just hang out and breathe here for 5 deep breaths. You'll know that you're doing it right when you feel almost like your femur bone is jamming into your hip bone, and there should be a lot of decompression happening. So let's prevent the wall. Oh, do another angle here. Basically, it'll look like this. So to set up, you're like even, and then you're gonna try and reach this knee to go over as much as you can. You're gonna keep your upper body open. You don't want to roll here, but this hip is gonna rotate this way onto it. So once you're here, you have to keep breathing. So you'll probably end up playing as well a little bit with your position to make sure that you have it right in terms of like where your torso angle is and where you can feel it the most, but you'll know you're doing it right when you retest it afterwards. So to retest, if you all remember, my left knee was like here, my left hip, and now I can open up to here. So that's the internal rotation drill. The next drill that's been super helpful for my hips is the external rotation. External rotation you can test similarly, have your leg up 90-90, and then go like this. You go on the outside so that you don't try and cheat yourself by going like this. So usually my external rotation is pretty good. This comes from all the lifting that I do and like just forcing my knees out and biasing that. But to fix it, if you don't have any, this is a super easy drill. Basically, you're just going to kind of hold onto your leg like this. You want to be nice and long, and you're just going to rock back and forth so that you feel your hip bones help open up and expand in the back. Just do like 12 or so rocks on each side, and it will help get you that external rotation. Yeah, final thoughts on this is that make sure that you are like tall, nice and tall. You don't want to be like crunched over, and just let your momentum kind of rock you back and forth, and really relax into it. So it was already like pretty good here, like it was maybe here, but now after doing that, I can open up like that way. Hope that helps.